Good morning to you. It's your girl, Boss Lady Lexi. Good morning, you all. How is everyone doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? Y'all, I woke up and could not go back to sleep, so I said I might as well go live. And I had to re-up my playlist for H Top music. So, what is everyone doing up this time of the morning? I'm an insomniac. I slept. I had to catch up on some sleep because I was every bit of tired. I was super duper tired, you all. I stayed up the other night and hey Teddy T, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, a view is a view. Good morning. Good morning, Black Storm. Good morning, Mika Blunt. Good morning, Big Ease. How is everyone? You all don't forget to let's rub up on each other this morning. Y'all, I finally, thanks to Leonie's Kitchen, I was finally able to find out exactly what my hours were in Lifetime. Y'all, I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong. Yes, it's 11:47 in California. Thank you so much. I've been missing you for these past couple of days since your last live stream. You know, I've been trying to get it together, but you all, I just checked my time, y'all, excuse me. I just checked my time and I have 135,000, let's say 756 hours in Lifetime hours. And if I did it correctly, I'm like 1,700 and something hours away from meeting that threshold. So I'm almost there, y'all. Almost. And if I'm not mistaken, someone said you had to have 240,000. And by the time you divide that by 60 into minutes, that's how I came up with 1,700 and something odd hours that I need. So if you all don't mind running on your overnight on my playlist, that would be appreciated. I thank y'all. Like I'm running for H Top right now, and I'm also running for on my iPad over there. Hashtag KC Detox Diva. Ooh, y'all, that's a lot of hours. And I just don't even know what to say about them hours. I wanted to go downstairs and make me some hot tea, but I'm just going to sip on this cold tea. And I have one homework assignment to do today. I need to Google 4-year-olds social studies, or am I in science? Science. I'm in science right now. I got to Google a science project for a 4-year-old. Yes, you make your own playlist, Mika Blunt, on your page. Like my playlist are like phase 2 diet plans, where it all began. I went all the way back to the beginning of when I first started working out. And I just made my own playlist for people to watch. I forgot what. Oh, and then I just made y'all. I am so intrigued with how to make wigs, y'all. I have been looking at so many people's videos on how to make wigs and frontals with closures that lay down and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm just so amazed at it because they charge so much money for this stuff. And I'm just so intrigued with it. So I made a playlist about it because when I get done with these classes in the next 2 weeks, I don't go back to school until September. And I'm going to utilize all that time to really, really do the things that I've been wanting to do that I haven't been doing. I want to do that. So, and that's on my list. Another thing that's on my list that I've been looking into doing is, Holla Rita, I'm back up again. I told her I was going to bed a few hours ago, and look at me, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I just want to get done a whole lot of things that I want to finally be able to do for myself, and I know that we'll be moving. Me and the fam bam moving to California, so I just want to utilize this time while I can. Oh my goodness, girl, I took a nap and back up. Yes, Mika Blunt, that's what I want to do. I want to start making wigs. Like I said, I don't like how this is sitting on me. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I want to start making them because, like I said earlier in another vlog, I want to donate them to people who are just like me, who lost all hope within themselves, and they could use these wigs to help, build their momentum back up as to being pretty and accepting themselves, that type of thing. Hey, New Jersey, how are you? Yes, Hola Rita, I done took a nap and I am back up. He said, puff, 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 puff. I've never took a puff a day in my life. Never. Mm-mm. My youngest daughter just came in a little while ago. She was like, what are you still doing up? I'm like, no, what are you still doing up? Okay. Yes, what are you still doing up? And I keep forgetting there's no school Monday for President's Day. Hey, a view is a view. Is it true that just when I was getting into some ratchet TV, TMS Madison, I know I probably said the name wrong, that the show is being canceled? Yes, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm just sitting here like, I wish I had went out today, but it snowed here. And I'm so glad that it's done and over with. I just want to get why can't we get what Wisconsin has? Why can't we get one of those snowstorms, man? These little 2-second snows, that's not even accumulating to anything. Yes, y'all, I just rolled my eyes because we did not get a blizzard. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Yeah, Blackstone, that's what it's called. The Queen's Court. I heard that it's been canceled until because of previous previous engagements. But you know, a view is a view would definitely know, honey. My girl will definitely have the tea on that because I've been watching T.S. Madison. Um, she has been cracking me up, y'all. She has been cracking me up. And I actually wanted to watch it one night. I actually stayed up to watch it and it didn't even come on. It has something with Kaya and T.S. Madison, and Monique was supposed to be on that night, and I like Monique. And I really wanted to watch it, but it didn't come on. So I've got to get with the view as a view because she's going to know all of the tea when it comes down to that show, y'all. Yeah, Blackstone. But y'all, let me tell y'all how crazy I am. All this long time, I have been posting the wrong P.O. box on my page. OMG, y'all. How could I have been so silly? How? And the part that's so crazy is I actually went to the P.O. box numerous times to check it. And of course, there wasn't any fan mail. But anywho, how could I not have paid any attention to the numbers? Well, without further ado, I have posted tonight the true numbers. Y'all, I had to call the postmaster. Then after I got a hold of the postmaster, I had to call over to the branch. Then after I got a hold of the branch, I still kept giving them the wrong P.O. box number, so they couldn't find me under my name. Then I had to get back up out the bed again. She told me if I had the key, give her the key number. She would look it up by the key number. She's mailed back so much stuff. She says this has been going on since I've had it. So what she did was she backtracked it to the correct thing because I had done given out the wrong information. Hey, Cut. We don't have those kind of conversations here on Boss Lady Lexi's channel. Talking about he needs some punani. Oh, well, you know what? That's really sad. We don't have them kind of conversations. So I was so happy that I was able to get that kind of information. You know what, Carlos? We've tried all those kind of things too, but we've got to let you get on up out of here because we don't be having that. How do you delete a person? But we're going to put you in timeout for right now. Yeah, that troll has to go in timeout. If you're going to be a troll, come when I'm doing a mukbang or something, but not at this particular point in time. I was supposed to have been washing my hair today, but I could not get it together, y'all. I was up Thursday night into Friday night. I was on here with y'all. Oh, thank you, Teddy. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Ted, I thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I'll ever get to see any of the funds from the super chats because I've never even gotten any of the money from the other ones. But thank you so much. I guess they just all add up into some little coins. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. What was I saying? Tad just got me thrown off there for a second. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, God is definitely opening up doors. He is opening up doors that no man can shut. No man can close them. And I thank him for that. I thank God, thank God, thank God. Yes, I thank God. Woo. Oh, is that how it works? Well, I have a long ways to go. Let me see. Somebody sent me 2, 20, 30. Oh, well, I'm not that far away then. I'm not that far away in super chats. I was listening to and engaging into Lunatic's dad's stream earlier today. I don't even know if he's still on or not because he normally does like 11-hour, 12-hour streams. And he was saying that he stopped being a partner because the partners take so much of your money and you should just, go it alone. That way you get to keep it all. Were anyone on Lunatic's dad's live stream when he was talking about that earlier today? You know what? You right about that, Tadity. You are right about that. Is that why all of my y'all, this stuff is so new to me? Is that why a lot of my come on, get them words right, monetizations are like only like 2 cents and 3 cents? So are they already taking their percentage out before ahead of time? Because I know like a lot of my monetizations, when I go back and check them after like a month, it's like I don't think I have any that's $1. None that is $1. And you know what? And I have PayPal. I'm going to start incorporating that into my thing, into my demographics. Wow. 30% is a lot. That's a big percentage that they're taking out. Yes, please follow Lunatic Dad, y'all, because he gives out some very, very good information. Him, Green Bay Wacky, my man Cap 7. They give out some really good information. And he was saying, like, when you are a small YouTuber, it's no reason to really be monetized as far as with a partner because you're not seeing any of your money versus, excuse me, y'all, like the real big high YouTubers that have like 2.5 billion subscribers. Those are the ones who need to be monetized. Oh, they can do family and friends. Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, because when I do for my business, or if I'm selling something, they don't have to pay those fees. or I don't have to pay the fees when I'm submitting a invoice to the prospective clients. Yes, he deactivated his super chats. Yes, he did. Yes, that's what he did. He deactivated his super chats. Well, he didn't actually, to take away the partner, but once he becomes verified again, that's when he'll have the super chats back up again. He said that should take like about a week or so. I was like, wow. So everybody was sending him money tonight through, I believe it was PayPal or something to that effect. And I like his channel because his mods, he gives them strict guidelines of what they can and cannot do. And I was like, wow. I said, because a lot of people are mods and they don't really understand what a mod is. And I was like, you know what, Lunatic Dad is down. And I was trying to find him for a long time. So I just was able to find him last Saturday for the first time. So I got a lot of information from him in a short period of time. Yes, Ted, I was worried about you today because I was like, I haven't seen him back on since a couple days ago when you and your wife were on the panel. And I gotta wash my hair because it is itching so bad. And I was worried about you because I was like, that's not like him not to, come back with a rebuttal video live stream. Hey, Tosh Time, how are you? How are you? How was your weekend? It's good to see you in the chat. Always welcome. The doors are always welcome. Always open for your Tosh Time. Oh, I'm going to keep you in my prayers, Teddy. You're definitely going to be in my prayers. Oh, thank you so much, Tosh Time. Thank you so much. And if you all are not rubbed up on Tosh Time, y'all rub up on it. That's some positive fam there. Positive fam bam right there. Rub up on my sister. God bless you, Tosh. See you tomorrow. Yeah. It's so good to be in streams where people are giving you some good, solid information because as for me, it's a lot of things that I don't know that I would like to know. And then it just skips my mind to ask when I'm in people's live streams and things. So it's just good to know. And I just thank people for, asking certain questions. And it's just really, really good to be able to get that information because, again, as they say, a closed mouth don't get fed. Or is it a hungry mouth? No, I'm right. A closed mouth don't get fed. So it's good that, a lot of these streams are giving out some positive information and information that, is crucial to the YouTube family since, so much new stuff has been coming along, new information and stuff. Hey, I am Wendy. So does mine. Let me tell y'all, I'm going to talk about, and since she brought it up, about anxiety. I am Wendy I remember I used to have it so bad, but I finally got a good doctor who was able to give me some good medication. Now granted, I haven't been to pick up my medication, but I'm going to pick it up. My nighttime meds, which is tramadol, and I take 200 milligrams every night, and that has really been helping me. Also, during the day, I take Effexa, and that works well. But I do have an emergency pill, and I have not had to take that emergency pill in a minute. And starts with an A. Shoots, it's over there in my pocketbook. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it really, really works. Yes, anxiety is really bad, and I think what it actually is just your mind not being able to shut down, and it just has so much going on till it just sends you into a panic. Whew. But that emergency pill, it really does work. It really does work for me, and I tell everybody whenever we're out together or people that know that I do suffer from time to time, where that emergency pill is. And just in case if something happens, like all of my kids know where that emergency pill is. And I keep it in my pocketbook at all times. They wanted to put, I just don't believe in some of the medicines that they have out for anxiety. Like, I don't think like Prozac and Paxil, that those inhibitors actually work. I think that you need like the heavy hitters to really come in and step in to help with anxiety. I am Wendy. Are you taking any medications for your anxiety? Y'all, I made some good tea today. Some good cold tea today, and it is really, really good. This is what I'm sipping on, and I know once I'm done with this live, I'm going to have to go downstairs and get some more to hold me until midtime tomorrow morning. Hey, California greenhorn fisherman, catch the Gorton's fisherman. How are you? Hey, Big Casino, how are you tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I am Wendy. I really love your channel. I like your reviews and stuff. I really do. Your review on the Dollar Tree weight loss pills, did they work for you, Wendy? Girl, you rocking that red hair, honey. It is gorgeous on you. Big Casino, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing well. Just up, just like the rest of us insomniacs. Just up like the rest of us. I need to be folding these clothes, but I'm going to do that tomorrow after I finish up some of this homework that I have to do. And once I get off this live, I'll probably Blackstorm, I have a question. Is there a difference between a movie and a film? Okay. I have to watch this film tonight. I don't know what the name of it is. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's for a class that I'm taking. And I'm so glad that this final is an easy final that we have to do. I'm so excited about that. Oh, I'm so excited. I am super duper excited about that. That all we have to do is write about our final is just to write about an overview of what we got out of the whole semester, the whole 8 weeks. So that's going to be the easiest exam I've ever taken. And I'm super excited about it because I did learn a lot out of this English class. And I'm just happy that it is done and over with. Done and over with. Yes. Yes, y'all. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. We got 11 watching and we got 13 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Tanit. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And I always said, and I do not take it lightly. I do not take it lightly at all. And again, if you all have an extra device that you're not using, just plug your girl in so she can get some of that view time up. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yo, this, hey, Rebecca. How are you? Yeah. Love for the boss lady. Yes. Y'all, I took the, if y'all notice my name went back to boss lady, because I noticed it was taking a lot of people a lot of time to type in all of that for the hashtag 1 pound at a time. I am still hashtag 1 pound at a time. I just took it off because I didn't want people to have to, make those extra keystrokes when typing in my name, because I've always been Boss Lady Lexi. No, first I was super sexy diva at 50, but that just didn't fit my repertoire. So that's when I went to Boss Lady Lexi, and I've been there for a minute, a long time now, and I'm sticking with it. I am sticking with it. Rebecca, I love your name. You know another name that I like? I never knew that Beloved. I had to think of her name. I didn't know her real name was Bethany. I think that's a beautiful name as well. Thank you so much. Hey, Raider Nation. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Insomniacs for tonight. Y'all, this little scarf thing is just really gonna, I don't know why, but I'm gonna have to flip this around the other way because I'm just not liking how it's setting. It just look a little funny on my forehead. This is why I need to hurry up and get my hair done because I won't have to be worrying about all of this. Yes. This is a lot better. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. And the name of that medicine is called Ativan. I knew it would come to my remembrance at some point in time. That's my emergency pill if I feel like my anxiety is really, really um gone on to a whole new level. But I'll have to probably take that when I get on the plane to come to California, because that's a long time being on the plane. Oh, I just hope and pray that whatever airline that I do decide to go with, I'm just hoping that they have where I can upgrade to first class. Because y'all, ooh, our sister is going to be feeling it. Y'all, my hands will not stop burning. I don't have time for my spinal stenosis to come back in rare form, y'all. So keep Boss Lady in your prayers, because they are just burning like right now. Amber necklace? What's that? I've never heard of that before. Is that like stones, like gems that you wear around your neck? Big Casino, good morning to you from the UK. I'm not sure. I've never heard of that. When I think of amber, I think amber sounds like a smell, like a scent. That's what it sounds like to me, like a scent or some type of a rock, pearls, necklaces, that type of thing. I was right, beads. Oh, really? Where do you purchase them from? Like I have beads that are like different kinds of stones that people make, and the beads are like really, really heavy. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask my girl about that. Who does my Oh, y'all, I'm looking at the box so I could get the name to come to my bougie bracelets. She does a lot of bougie stuff that you wear, candy bracelets. I've never heard of that before, that it helps with anxiety. Wow. So if you take it off, does it bring your anxiety? Enlighten me on that a little bit, please. Do you have some tatted? Have you tried the amber necklaces or bracelets? Oh, okay. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. Because it's nothing like having like a sense of calmness to yourself. Because when your anxiety, y'all, I'm sorry that I'm itching like this. I don't know what the world is going on. It's nothing. It's terrible when your mind is just racing and it's going all over the place. I did too. It is the worst. And I don't like having to toss and turn in the middle of the night and driving down the road, and an anxiety attack just comes over you and you gotta I think my worst one, oh my gosh, it was raining outside. It took me forever to get home, y'all. Forever. I mean, it took me forever to get home. And when I got home, my comfort place when my anxiety is, gone out of control is my bed. Erotic Stones sells various stones as well. Oh, okay. Let me know how much. I'd like to buy them for you, boss lady. Oh, thank you, Teddy. I'm gonna look into it because yo, sometimes when your anxiety, especially like I said, when I'm driving, it just all depends on, what is going on. Because I remember one time I was talking to a YouTuber. She's like my best friend now. And I didn't even have the nerve to tell her that I was having an anxiety attack just while we were talking. It just came out of nowhere. I mean, out of nowhere. I was like, where did this come from? So I had to hurry up and get myself back home. My comfort zone is my bed. And I was like, oh my gosh, I made it. I made it. When I see my house, I'm like, oh my gosh, I made it. Let me just hurry up and get in the house and, just woosah. And I have to go to sleep. Y'all, the house down the street was on fire one day. I never even got up to go look. It was, well, for one, it was none of my business. But two, I knew I wasn't in harm's danger, and I knew my anxiety was gone crazy. I didn't even get up to go see which house it was. I didn't go see the fire department when they came. They left. None. It wasn't any of my business. I used to have those water wells. Like sitting right next to my bed. And like now I have this fan. I don't think y'all can hear it because I'm so far away from it. But it's like one of those, I don't know, what do you call those fans? But it's something about the noise. And I can't turn the fan off. And I'd be mad, like if I'm talking on the phone and people be like, what is that noise? You have to turn that thing off so that you can hear me talking. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But my fan works wonders. Yes, T-Tatted. It is the worst. It is the absolute worst. I don't even have a word or another word to even say. I used to like to smell like incense. Incense would like kind of sort of bring me to a place of calmness as well, but I've got to find a new smell because Kush, I don't like the smell of that anymore. My daughter, we got some when we were in it was like, what the heck is that just fell off of this? Looks like I don't know what you call that. Sequence. When we were in Jamaica, Queens, New York, I can't remember the scent, but I used to like it, but now it's irritating and I don't even like it anymore. And I'm glad I don't have any more to burn. and I don't like the fruity smells of incense. I like the kind that has like cologne or perfume smells. But some of them can be so strong and it just like aggravates me. Lavender is a good smell. Like I had that bottle of shea butter I was showing you all the last time. I had that in lavender and it smelled okay, but it got on my nerves. So now I don't like the smell of that in shea butter because it was like the shea butter, it overpowered the lavender. And I know that they say lavender is like a scent of calmness, especially like for babies. If you bathe them and lotion them down at night, it will help them to sleep. Now that smell of lavender smells really, really good. But when you mix that stuff with the shea butter, it doesn't smell all that great anymore to me. Fallen Angel Sandalwood. That one's a little iffy to me, but for right now, I'm liking the scent what is it? Frankincense and myrrh. I'm liking that one in the shea butter right now. I'm really digging that one. It smells really, really good, and I could just sit there. If it was so close to me, I would be smelling it right now, but it's across the room. Oh my God. And when I think of frankincense and myrrh, I think of in the Bible, because the Bible talks about that, like around at Christmas time, how the people were out in the villages selling the frankincense and myrrh. That smells really, really good. Yes, it's if you go to, it's called the Pure Shea store, you'll see all of the scents that they have. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, that one smells so good. Maybe I'm saying the name wrong. I'm going to have to go to, another good smelling. When you said fallen angel, when you said in a bowl, when I think of a bowl, I always remember I used to put potpourri in a bowl, like the lavender potpourri in a bowl. And yes, the smell is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for coming, Ted. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much again. I hope you get some rest. And I will definitely keep you and the missus in my prayers. And I hope to be on another one of your live panels soon. Oh. Fallen, I had to read that for a couple of times, like 3 times. Did you say this woman is a witch? Oh, dear God. Oh, I don't think I want to go in her store. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, good God. Oh, I don't think I ever want to be around a witch. Ever, 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 ever. Woo. Y'all, I do apologize for laughing, but I don't ever want to be around a witch. I just believe that they can put evil spirits on you. And I had to read that like 3 or 4 times because I kept saying, okay, wait a minute, I gotta get this in here. Yeah, I don't think I ever want to go into her store. No. Oh, now if she's that type of person, then yes, but I just think of witches and what are they, goblins of as evil spirits. Like now this I've never, and I don't, if I'm telling a lie, Lord forgive me, but I don't think I've ever watched the Chucky movie, or I've never watched like demon possessed movies. That's what I call those little evil spirited movies. Because when I was in church as a little girl, I remember this Sunday school teacher telling us that um those things were of the devil, and those spirits can jump out of you and get into your house and into your spirit, and so I just don't deal with that kind of stuff. Now see, I like people who can help you with that kind of stuff. That I would probably look at this lady as a person who's really, really been studying like smells and gems and things like that. But I probably would never look at her as a witch, because I think of witches as people who wishes bad things upon among somebody. Oh, okay. So she deals with more on the spiritual realm of it and not the devilish side, fallen angel. I've never come across any of those type of people. I like people who actually studies this stuff, because those people to me are like the most knowledgeable people when it comes down to certain things. It's just like when it comes down to spirituality, they've actually studied the theological aspects of the Bible and the characters and things like that. I really can get into those kind of people, but not people that just because you want to be a minister, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and ordain you as a minister, and you don't really know what you're talking about, and you can't stand up and preach the word, and you can't stand up and tell me that what thus saith the Lord and all of that kind of, no. Mm-mm. Wow. But I like that, like the smells. I just like how smells can really like bring you into your own piece of tranquility. I like stuff like that. Wow, that's interesting. I would like to that's the kind of stuff that I really could get into, um cuz I would like to pick their brain. and see if they could like get inside of my brain and figure out like somehow how am I the way that I am, or how did I become the way that I am. Those, or I just like stuff like that. Wow, that's some interesting stuff there. I like stuff like that. And like people could tell you like about colors. They when they can go deep into like what the colors mean and what kind of what's the word on this? Just good things. That's all I can say. It's just good things. Yes, the aurora. That's the word. See, yes, yes, yes. That's the kind of stuff that I like. But I don't like the stuff like now. See, I don't like psychics and things like that. No. Right, Black Storm. Everyone has their own beliefs. Yes, everyone does. Everyone does. Wow. One thing I can definitely say about YouTube is YouTube, once you get into a great community of people, it can elevate you to another level. Do you hear me? It can elevate you to another level because it's like everybody is that's in your circle can kind of understand like where you've been and where you're coming from and where you're going. And if they can't take you to where you're going, they're going to lead you to that next person that can take you to where you need to go. I'm just loving it. I agree with you, Fallen Angel. That is. It's just so much out here that it just makes me wonder, like, especially if you do have an open mind, you can just, it's just like a never ending. It just keeps going and going and going. Wow. But you've taught me something tonight because I never knew that all of them stones that I have that this girl made, um, they, I never knew that. I just thought they were just, beautiful things that you just wear around your wrist and, but they're not like, they're not like, them little cheap pearls, or I wouldn't even call them pearls, but them little cheap things you can get out the dollar store. It's not like that because these things are super duper heavy. And I'm like, wow, even my daughter, she was like, Ma, these stones are really heavy on your wrist. I'm like, yes. I was like, she pays good money. And I'm like, wow, it's just amazing. I'm going to have to ask her the ones that I have, what do they mean? Because I mean, I am so deep when it comes into like purple. I just love the color purple. I love anything about the color purple. And I know that she has like a lot of stones that are purple and she be calling out the names, but I don't the prices of them cost so much. And I'm like, I'll just have to wait for them to go on sale. when she has like a 50% off sale or something to that effect. But I love anything purple, and I know that purple means royalty, and it's just like the things that I like. Like I like the flower lily, and when I think of lily, I think of like Easter time, the Passover, and I know that lily is lily of the valley. I mean, it's just like certain things that just really impress me. That's the amethyst. Yes, that's it. That's it. And that stone is very expensive. Yes, the amethyst stone, it's purple. Yes, and when she makes like the beaded gems and stuff, it is so expensive. And I want one that's made into a necklace, but I don't think she does necklaces. I think she just does the arm candy. Good morning, Tawana. How are you? Mm-hmm. Now, this is another thing that I was getting into tonight. I've been into it for a minute. It's like a lot of people are selling. Here I go again. It's this jewelry, and it's like all of the jewelry costs $5, and then I think if people pay for their stuff right away, they open up a oyster shell, and inside of the oyster shell be pearls. Will it just be one pearl in the oyster shell? And paparazzi jewelry. That's what it's called. Paparazzi jewelry. And all of the jewelry is $5. And I was looking at it tonight on this girl's page on Facebook, and people was getting pearls that were in the oyster, and they were like different colors. Now, granted, I wonder, are these real oysters, or if those pearls that are inside of those oysters even real? Because I've never even known that they come up with like purple and yellow and peach, and I just thought pearls were just one color, white. Yes, purple is my favorite color. Favorite color. Yes. Oh, they are real pearls of color. Wow. Wow. And I was thinking of investing in this company and selling their jewelry, because I think I could sell pretty much anything. But I just feel like, as women like fashion. And even though the stuff is um not expensive, my thing is I would have to do a little bit more research as to see if this jewelry is going to tarnish, if it's going to, well, it only costs $5, so you get what you pay for. But I want to do a little bit more research on the jewelry itself. The older the oyster is, actually have some that have multiple pearls. Yes, because the girl's daughter kept saying, the lady's daughter, the lady's page I was on, her name was Ernestine something. I can't remember what her last name was. But her daughter kept saying, "Is it a twin? Is it a twin? Is it a twin?" But every time she would open up a pearl, I never saw one that was a twin. Oh, wow. Hey, Witchy Ways. Good morning. Well, see, now that you tell me that it tarnishes, because there's another lady. She also, I think her name is Sparkle something on Facebook. She has like this whole background where she's sitting at, and she has the jewelry everywhere. She has the little bussets. I think that's what you call what you put the necklaces on. She has it all, and it's just very professional on her page, and I'm like, wow. Oh, you changed. Hi, it's Dollar Daydream. Is that the lady you're talking about on Facebook, Witchy Ways? Yes, her presentation is. Now, I would buy from her just due to the fact of her presentation. Her presentation is everything. I mean, everything. Okay, you changed your name to Witchy Ways. Okay, got you. This girl's setup is magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. She really does, and I believe it's a husband and a wife. And her husband is a true supporter of what she's doing. But I figure, like I said, for $5, that's not bad. But I think I would probably just wear like the rings and the bracelets. I wouldn't put the necklaces around my neck because I would be afraid that my neck's gonna turn green. Yes, yes. And I was just like amazed. I was like, and I saw another lady who sells it as well. And her setup was nowhere near that nowhere near. Mm-mm. But I like the way that she opened up her pearls. She opened them up, the shells, the oysters. She opened hers up very elegantly, versus the girl that I saw tonight that was just taking scissors and just cutting them. I was like, really? So I was like, wow. Right now it is I'm about to say $3.53. It is 3:53 a.m. here in Northern Virginia, here on the East Coast. Wait a minute. Fallen Angel, wait a minute. You said they even do it in bath bombs now as well, revealing the rings in the bath bomb and then doing the oysters. Really? Wow. Y'all have to forgive me. So what do? They take and bust the bath bomb open to see if there's a ring in the inside. Wow. That is really awesome. I would love to watch a man sell it. I really would. I would really like to watch a man sell it because I would like to see what their wording would be of how they describe the jewelry. Wow. But you know that you talk about bath bombs. I find it amazing now that a lot of people are selling, they're making their own bath bombs and selling them now, which I think is an awesome thing. Because not that I've ever used a bath bomb before, but knowing that, Epsom salt is a healer for what ails you, as the older folks would say back in the day. When they fall, oh, I got to get myself in some Epsom salt tonight. Because, ooh, my body is hurting today. That's what they would always say back then in the day. See, fallen angel, you gotta help your girl out, because that would have never crossed my mind, knowing that that's what a bath bomb is for. But that would have never crossed my mind. I just would have thought they took a hammer and said, "Bam." Yes, a lot have begun making their own, and some have really made. Oh, yes, it's a lady on. I follow so many people on Facebook. She sells hers. Um, she started making them. She was a cake lady. Well, she still is a cake lady, and she also just got into them, and she sells her stuff on Etsy. I wonder if I could sit my hands inside of a bowl of bath bombs to help with my spinal stenosis. I wonder if that would like help to take the burning sensations away. I do too, fallen angel. I do too. There's a little girl who is makes mad money. She was on I believe it was Shark Tank, and she makes a lot of money selling the bath bombs. And I think she has like autism or something, and she donates a lot of the money to a lot of foundations that deals with autism and things. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna buy one. I don't think I'm gonna buy one out the dollar store though. I don't think that one might help. Um, but I think I'm gonna try it and see, because it's winter and it went away for a while, but I can feel that it's trying to come back, and it was not the best when I first found out that I had it. It was not the best at all. And when I was in that car accident, it just really just like overtook my body. It really did. So I really want to try and see if that's going to help like suppress, because like right now, it hurts. It's like burns in here and in here. And I was going to physical therapy, but I think I might have to go back to physical therapy, because what was helping with physical therapy has probably worn off now, and my body is saying, okay, it's time to go back to physical therapy. Hmm. I'd rather get it from somebody that like make some homemade, where you know that their stuff is authentic and it's not going to be any stuff in there that's going to actually hurt your body. Just like I want to try to make my own shea butter. Um just to dab my hand at it, like one day when I don't have anything else better to do, and I can get my hands on the right materials that um are actually out there on the market to, make my own to see how it works, because I see how people are selling soap and sticking my leg, soap and things like that, and I just want to just dab my hand at it just to see. And I struggle finding things that help, but I've been researching some ideas I've been bouncing around in my head. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, once, like I said, I'll be out of school in 2 weeks, and I'm not going back until the winter semester. So I'm looking forward to utilizing this time to learn and do things as much as I can. Um, Especially with the wigs. I really like it. To me, it's like soothing. Like one day it took me daggone near 5 hours just to make one wig, because I was so precise with wanting it to be perfect. And that's what took me so long. But now that I kind of got it a little bit, I'm still looking at a lot of YouTube tutorials. And, a lot of people say, you shouldn't watch YouTube tutorials on how to do things. Come take my class, because my class is going to be a whole lot more informative than a YouTube video. No, boo-boo, you just want my money. Or you just want the consumer's money, because the same thing that you're going to be teaching in your class is the same thing that they're just teaching you in a YouTube video versus hands-on. And sometimes when you're on a hands-on class, you can't get to everybody at the same time. So I think with a YouTube video tutorial, you are able to rewind, stop, go forward, rewind, stop. And you are getting that one-on-one attention. And if you do have questions, 9 times out of 10, prayerfully that person is going to respond back to you, hey, it didn't cost you anything. It just makes me wonder sometimes. Y'all, my ears have just been itching. Yes, I agree with you, fallen angel. I agree with you. And I'm like, I'll just be like, people on YouTube, not YouTube, I apologize. People that are on Instagram and on YouTube, and people that does webinars. Yo, I have wasted so much time on webinars that I can't even get those minutes back. For example, it was one, I think it was called Mayhaven Hair. And I sat there and watched that whole webinar just for her to ask for all of this money at the end to sell their hair. And she's talking about, well, you don't have to worry about sending any money. I mean, having to pay to go to the post office and ship it yourself. We ship it from our warehouse. No, sweetie, I'd rather go ahead and no, because it's so much I want to do. I always wanted to sell hair because, like I said, I think I could sell anything. I know for a fact I could sell anything. And I was just amazed that these people that this company said that. Then there was another company that I just watched over the last weekend, about how to grow your YouTube business, how to grow your YouTube channel. Yet again, she was asking for like $597 for bosses. And I'm like, so you telling me that you're going to sit down and answer everybody? And she was like, no, the bosses are going to answer each other. Oh, no, honey, you done lost your mind. Right. And I was talking to my daughter about it. And I was like, when we get to California, we should really start investing in you know, buying different products of hair from different vendors and really going into it. This is the word I was trying to figure out the other day. It's called the plug, the hair plug of vendors that has good quality hair, where you can, find out which one company that you want to go with to get your products from. And I'm still saying to myself, even though this hair says that it is 100% human hair, I just don't believe that it's that many human people that are um has this long hair that starts from the crown of their head to the soles of their feet, that are selling their hair and is growing, at rapid speed. And people are buying this hair. I just don't believe that. I believe that this hair is coming from animals like horses and zebras and goats and whomever else. And they may just be adding like different chemicals and stuff in this hair to say that it's 100% human hair when it's not. I just tried to get people to spend their money. A lot of just tried to get people to spend their money on things that we can already access freely. Exactly, fallen angel. Exactly. Just like, they were saying that, a lot of people are scams when it comes to actually getting this plug list for, let's just say, clothing and jewelry and, let's just say accessories and fashion. It's a gamble that you're taking, that you're even getting a real plug list. So, that's why I'm like, wow, you have to really, really do your own research into finding these things, because a lot of the things you can find out yourself that you don't have to pay somebody for. It's just it just really gets me. Just like I'm going to use AliExpress. AliExpress is I'm going to go with the hair part. I've gotten some terrible hair from AliExpress. I've gotten some good hair from AliExpress. And I've gotten some better hair from AliExpress versus when I go into the beauty supply store and don't even know what that is I'm getting versus AliExpress hair. But I've noticed that the AliExpress hair works better than the hair from the beauty supply store. So, it's like, and I can sit there and watch every tutorial there is about how a company says that this is raw human hair or raw Cambodian hair or, excuse me, who are we? We don't know. Not unless we went to Cambodia ourselves and chopped the hair off of somebody's head. But how are you going to chop some hair off of somebody's head and say that this is going to be 4 bundles of hair off of that one chop? I don't get it. I just don't. Exactly. Yes. Fallen angel. I definitely agree. Now, I do know that AliExpress did do a revamping of their hair vendors. Like the vendors who had a lot of bad reviews are no longer on AliExpress. They got rid of them. Now, 9 times out of 10, those vendors probably did come back and they changed their name around and they have gotten better hair, or they figured out a way to make this hair last for a long, long time. Because now you have grade 6 that goes all the way up to grade 10, and grade 10 is supposed to be the better hair. But I remember when I was buying off of AliExpress, they was always saying 7 was the best hair. So now we're all the way up till 10 now. Hmm. Yes, Allie does stop some sellers so they can improve their products. Hello, boss lady. How are you doing? Hey, gotta love carpet. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. We're just having some open conversation here about different products and brands and what's going on and things like that. But we're just talking about something that's really trendy right now, which is hair. And everyone is into, you know, buying hair and selling hair. And that's just what we're talking about right now. And I'm glad that, a lot of people are really advertising AliExpress hair now on their YouTube channels that are doing mukbangs and other things. But I'm just like, I'm really now starting to think that and it's when I've been researching hair for quite a long time now. um I'm really starting to think the hair that they are sending, let's just say if I was to be doing a review on someone's hair, I don't believe that the hair that you're going to purchase is that same hair that they're sending that person who is representing that company the hair. I just think that they're sending them good hair and they're sending you, the person that's buying the hair, something totally different. Because how is it that you had such a great experience with this hair, but yet Lorna Doone didn't have a great experience, or Patty Cake didn't have the same experience that you, Rock Solid, had? I just don't understand that. I don't do a lot with my hair anymore either, but I'm now into, you know, purchasing hair to preserve my hair. Then when you read the reviews, that's the most important thing when it comes down to AliExpress um buyers. You have to read the reviews, because I don't understand how 10 people can have perfect hair but 15 people have a bad experience with this hair. Girl, I will say another thing I've noticed is makeup. AliExpress, Ali used to have a lot of sellers selling fake high-end brands. Now they removed the fake makeup. Let me tell you, girl, falling. It's a girl here in here in Northern Virginia that lives in the town that I live in. She is always promoting like MAC lipstick. But if you look at the MAC lipstick that she is promoting, it is not the same quality as the MAC lipstick that you would get out of the MAC store. It's like the tube is a little bit smaller. And that's why I'm like, mm-mm. When people, if it's too good to be true, it's not true. Because I don't understand how you're going to sell MAC lipstick for $5 and $10 when MAC lipstick costs a lot of money. Or Sephora. Why would you be selling Sephora lipstick for $5 and $10 when you can go to Sephora and pay? No, I'm sorry, you just can't run that one by me. I'm too old a cat to be called a kitten. A lot of people with Wish. Their website has the perfect name for them, because you wish you spent your money and got the best stuff from out the store. You wish that wig that you bought looked like that piece, like the image that you are purchasing. You wish. No, I can't see wasting any of my money on Wish, because I've seen so many bad things from Wish that they outweigh the. No way. Mm-mm. Yes, falling. It is cheating. It is cheating. And I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't. No, if that's just really oh, oh, y'all. I had to get my body situated back in this chair correctly. Yeah, I can't do that. But then when you're looking at the fake stuff, you got to also think about what damaging effects is this going to have on my skin 5 days later or 10 years later versus me getting the authentic. That's just like if you go to Chinatown in New York, purchasing fake Coach bags and they're telling you that they're real when they're not. Mm-mm. It's just really, really hard nowadays. We're living in a fast paced society where everyone wants things with a snap of the finger, but they're not willing to do the work, to do the investigating to see if it's worth that snap of the finger price. Right. We all do love a deal. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, because I know I love a good deal. But sometimes those deals isn't worth me investing my money in when I might as well just pay that little teeny bit extra to get the 100%. It's just like I'd rather wait for it to go on sale. You know, I'd rather wait for it to go on sale. That's just like we're gonna talk about mattresses. Why would you want to buy an off-brand mattress when you can get a name brand when, let's for instance say President's Day come? I'd rather hold on to that money till President's Day come to know that I'm going to get a better night's sleep than to get the off-brand mattress at the right now price and then have to wind up throwing that right now price item in the trash when I should have just waited for the President's Day sale. That's why I always say I'd rather save them little coins and wait for that sale to come because I know when that sale comes, I'm going to get it at a nice price. And 9 times out of 10, when you wait for that sale price to come, you may even be able to negotiate the price down just a little teeny bit more, and you're still getting the brand item. There's a brand everyone says is trying to copy other brands from AliExpress. ITZ Cosmetic. There was a ton of people saying that they were fake makeup. Oh, really? Wow. And I really didn't even know about AliExpress until last year when I kept saying, where are these people getting all this hair from? Just like a friend of mine's, I always wondered where did she get her hair from. I was like, what AliExpress store do you get your hair from? And she says she doesn't get her hair from AliExpress. She gets her hair from a vendor. Okay. And that vendor is probably 9 times out of 10 getting that hair from AliExpress. And so did they actually go over to Bombay, India, to chop the hair off of this person's head and process the hair and put it on a weaving something? No. I just now I'm starting to believe that all of the hair is coming from AliExpress. I really am. Now I could be wrong, but that's where I believe that 99% of the hair is coming from. Really? Now, I've never even heard of TZ Cosmetics. Are they on AliExpress? Oh, wow. See, that's some interesting tea right here. Let me take a sip. Mm, that was some good information there. It's just like, people, how they be out in the streets selling Mac stuff, and they're saying that it's um, Mac Cosmetics, but Mac did a statement and they said that they will never have people selling their products out in the street. This is some good information here. I hope that people that catch the end of this is getting the full understanding of what we're talking about, because this is some good information here. Yes, they are on AliExpress, and I have an IG, and everything is 100% True Brand, and they are one of the cosmetic companies in China which do not test their stuff on animals. Wow. I'm going to have to look them up. And it's called TZ Cosmetics. Cosmetix. Oh, okay. Wow. That is really, and if you notice, if you go onto AliExpress site now, you can buy anything that you're thinking of: clothing, shoes, jewelry, anything. You can even buy. AliExpress now even sells cameras and backdrops and green screens. They're selling everything now. Oh, that is wonderful, Fallen Angel. Did you do a tutorial on the makeup on your page? Well, on your YouTube channel? Yes. AliExpress sells it all now. Wow. Go figure. They sure do. They sell everything from A to Z. And I think Wish is like a copycat of AliExpress. But after I saw so many people with that gray and black wig, I said, I was outdone for the day. I was like, when they before they even opened it up out of the package, I already knew something was wrong because it was already too thin in the package. The package wasn't even thick. I was like, you know what, Wish, y'all better stop. You better stop it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely will understand that, because that'd be the first thing they'll come for. But your lighting isn't that good. Your lighting isn't that good. Right. But they sell lighting on AliExpress now, girl. The only thing with lighting with me is I don't like that a lot of the companies on Amazon are selling the 45-watt bulbs. It's not good lighting at all. The bulb is not strong enough. You need a stronger wattage bulb that's going to reflect that light off of the walls and onto you. I'm just like, wow. It just amazes me as to how um this new era that we're living in, you can find any and everything that you want on the internet. You don't even have to go to the stores and shop anymore. But I've taken pics. of one look I did. I have to use it as a thumbnail. Oh, okay. But like I said, I'm looking for some like the perfect lighting, and I'm hoping that when I get to California, I am hoping that my room has a lot of windows. Um, because the natural lighting to me is the best lighting. It's just at night you really need lighting. The lights, because it's dark. And to me, that lighting is going to give off the best effect. That's what I'm doing. I said I'm just going to have to keep saving up, because when you go cheap, you get exactly what you pay for. You get exactly what you pay for. And, like I said, the big YouTubers, they have that money that they can invest in their lighting. And then you also have those who do like a lot of live streams and things like that. They're getting super chats and things like that, where they can invest that money into having a better channel, so that they're going to get more views and they're going to get more people, draw that attention to their channel. But for the small YouTuber, I'm using my little um ceiling fan with the lights up in the ceiling. Um, and I moved my setting over towards this window, so during the daytime, I can just grasp that natural light from the two windows that I have here that bounces up off of these walls. But I'm saving my coins so that I can get some good lighting, because I've just noticed recently with looking at lighting on Amazon that um I saw box lightings that have four light bulbs in one box. So I was like, "Oh, where did this come from?" So I'm more intrigued into investing in that than that one little light bulb. No, I need a little bit more, because I want it to reflect off of me when it reflects off these walls. Right, just like I use my good old trusty 7 Plus, but um I always put my children and other people before me. So I upgraded my kids' phones first. Like my oldest daughter, she has the X, and my youngest, she has the 8 Plus. Well, after she got the 8 Plus and she saw that my daughter had the X and that camera was better, she wanted to switch. And I told her, "You can't switch now, boo boo, because I told you to be sure when you got that phone exactly which one you wanted, and you chose that 8 Plus. So you're stuck with that for a whole 2 years. It sucks to be you." And I know, as for me, I know that I want the X, but I want the X with the bigger megabytes or megabytes, whatever it's called, the bytes. So I said, let them get theirs first, and then I'll get mine second, because since I'm a YouTuber and I need more space on my phone, I needed that 256 um byte thing, megabytes, gigabytes, whatever. That's what I wanted. So I said I would wait to get that. And then my next thing is I'm going to get me a nice vlogging camera, um, or one of those cameras like the Canon Rebel or the TI 7 or 6, or one of those. I want to get that, and I just want to, have everything that I know that I'm going to need, so I can have a better channel. Yeah. Fallen Angel, I thought I was the same. I am always having to delete so much. Like as soon as I do an upload, I have to delete it. And then when I go into iMovie, after X amount of days it's been sitting there, I have to go and delete that out of there just so that I can upload. That's why I said I'm going to have to start doing more lives, because I don't have to worry about the editing. And now that YouTube has gotten better, I can now use I'm on my laptop. What kind of laptop is this? I have the HP Pavilion G series. So I'm able to, do it on here now, but, I still want to get some better stuff. Like I did go out and get a new tripod. I haven't done my review on this tripod yet, but I'm going to do the review on this tripod. I may even do it later on today. But it's just like, it just opens up a can of worms when it comes to YouTube, because you really need to have so much stuff to really have such a great channel. And I was using my little $5 backdrop from Five Below until this backdrop came. But every time I go to Walmart, I keep going to the wrong Walmart, so that I can find one that has a fabric store, so that I can get my bling behind me. But I keep going to the wrong one. Hey, LNHS Journey, good morning to you. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you this morning? It just amazes me. I just get so excited when I can talk with someone who's on that same page that I'm on, that wants so much better for them, their channel, and wants so much better, for themselves and their family. It just really blesses my spirit, honey. It just makes me so excited, because I used to think that I was the only one. But I'm just so happy to know that I'm actually talking to someone who wants so much more as well. Girl, I think I paid like $6 or $7 for this backdrop. $6 or $7, just like that little $5 thing that's over there in that corner. My daughter got me that for my 51st birthday, and I never used it. And one day I was like, you know what? I think I need to get out this corner and really make my YouTube channel look a little bit better, because at first I had my sheets up to the back and I was like, oh no, this just doesn't, this just isn't appealing. It looks a hot mess. Y'all, I crack myself up. I really do. But like I said, when I come live this late at night, it's no way humanly possible that I'm going to sit here and put some makeup on or put on a lippy just to take it off and throw on a unit at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd be a plum Nelly nut to do that. No, I'm not. I'm going to come as I am. But if it's in the daytime, now that's something totally different. But like, again, I said, I'm not going to get all spruced up to work out anymore, because to me, that's just not, it just doesn't make sense, because the word I was going to use wasn't the right word. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I just feel like if you're working out and you're going to be sweating and, all of this, why do you want to sweat out your makeup? And why do you want to sweat out your units? And then you have to keep washing them and washing them. No, come as you are. And that's how I like to work out. And sometimes I just don't feel like it, because to me, it's just, I'm going to keep saying it, it's just so false. And I just think that when you come before your creators, when you come before your audience, I just think that the audience want to see that real you versus the fake you. Because sometimes I be sitting here and I just be looking at myself and I'm just like, girl, you so fake and you so phony, girl. You more phonier than a $3 bill. But I got to keep telling myself, this is what, the people want. Right. I have come a long, we all have come a long ways. And like I said, I just feel like I really like when I wrap my hair up. So I said I'm going to invest in learning how to really, really get into, wrapping my hair up a lot more. Because being under all of them units all the time, that stuff is hot. Especially this black one over here. That thing is like 500% density. That thing feels like I got an elephant on my head. But hey, it's like, what are you going to do if you want your viewers to keep coming to see your channel? They're not going to want to keep coming to see. I'm not going to say that I'm the ugly duckling, but the ugly duckling, because I'm working on that. I used to think that I was just the ugliest thing on the face of the earth because that's what I was always told. But now that I'm working on me from the inside out, I'm starting to see that I am beautiful, wonderfully made, and blah, blah, blah. So, it just really is interesting. It's like you really don't some days know what to do. And it's like some days I want to film, but then I'm like, I don't feel like having to put all of that on. And I don't feel like having to put on this facade. I just feel like you should come as you are. It's just like people that are on real television. I look at some of these anchor women when they come on and doing a day, and I'm like, they really let them come on the air like that? But then I'm like, that's how they feel comfortable, bringing forth the news and, coming before the people. That's just how they feel. And they don't feel as though they should have to be fake or put on 1,000 pounds of makeup, just to come before their audience. And if I'm wrong, I hope someone please correct me and tell me, because that's just how I feel. Right. Thank you so much, Fallen Angel. Thank you so much. And you know what? I don't take it lightly. I don't. I do not take my subscribers lightly at all, because I never, ever, ever would have thought. I never would have thought from day one that I would have ever made it to 100 subscribers, let alone over 1,000. Oh, wait. Whoa. Y'all just don't know. I do not take, I appreciate each and every last one of my subscribers. I do. I appreciate you all, because I would have just never thought. And I keep hearing people say, oh, excuse me. I keep hearing people say, oh, you're going to get to 2 million. I'm like, shoots, I can't even get to another 1,000. Shoots, what are y'all talking about? I was like, if I was going to get to there, honey, I'm not going to say that it's not going to happen either, but I'm just saying, I'm still trying to get to these 4,000 hours that YouTube say that we have to have. I'm like, what? It is just amazing to me. That's why I was like, you know what? And then you know what I keep telling myself? Rome wasn't built overnight. And the YouTubers that are in the billions, and I can call out names, but they didn't get there overnight. And look at how much money they have to keep kicking out on a daily basis, especially when they lose cameras or they get in the water with a camera. They've got to go right back out again and purchase that camera like this, because their subscribers are going to notice, hey, something's going on here. She's filming with her iPhone. Why isn't she filming with her camera? Oh, well, I'm going to leave her because she can't keep up with the status. Or we know that you're not dressed in Chanel and Louis Vuitton today, and for like a month now you've been wearing Forever 21 clothing. What happened to this high status that you've been on? You've got to be able to keep up with the Joneses once you get way up there. But I'm going to say it again, but for us little small YouTubers that are out here struggling, that are not getting but 2 cents for one upload, it's a struggle. It is a very hard struggle. It's all about being you, showing the world that you've got to bring to the table for people to relate. Yes, I agree with you 1,000,000%, Fallen Angel. I agree with you. Welcome back, Big Casino. Welcome back again. Yes, it's just so, and everybody is just like so frantic and losing their minds, and and just think about it. Now that we're back on this, think about it. Just think of all of the people that went out and they spent all of this money, to have this big dream of being a big YouTuber, just to have it crashed because YouTube said that you have to have 4,000 hours. Well, shoots, they don't even have 1,000 subscribers. So even if they have the 4,000 hours and you don't have the 1,000 subscribers, you're still lost. So, it's like, wow. It's just like, wow. Or in order for you to get those views, how many clickbait titles are you going to have to come up with just to get to those views? Or how many lies are you going to have to tell to keep your viewers' attention so that you can get the it's like, wow. Has YouTube just, they say that they're doing this so that they could wean out the trolls and the people who don't have channels, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Wow. Now, see, I didn't realize that people actually deleted their YouTube channels, Fallen Angel, because they didn't meet the requirements. I think that it would make you want to push and press on to show YouTube, okay, YouTube, this is the requirements that you have put upon us. So I'm going to push my channel, and I'm going to push my channel, and I'm going to push my channel, because I've gone out and I've invested in these expensive cameras, and I've invested in these expensive backdrops, and I've invested in these lighting equipment so that I could, make a living for my family or for myself. But now, was it all for nothing? That's why I was like, don't go gung-ho and buy all of these expensive equipments and stuff until you see where your channel was going to grow or go at, as far as what kind of content are you going to create, what kind of platform are you going to have for your audience. I think we all are doing the best that we can for our channels, Big Casino. I think that's what we all are doing. But for those that are into it for the wrong reason, I think that's basically what YouTube is trying to wean out. Because like I said, I don't see, like back in the day, I don't think that the big YouTubers were making 26 cents a video or an upload. I think they were making more than that. And as their channel grew and grew and grew, they were making more, because when I really just got into YouTube, I was noticing how people were buying these lavish houses and cars, and they were just buying like big ticketed items, things that I will probably never in my lifetime be able to afford. But I'm like, wow, but now you see where the big YouTubers are now downgrading. They're not making that money that they were making in yesteryear. They're now into this new phase, and they're saying that they're not even getting the revenue that they were getting back in the day. And I like the gaming community. I really do, because when I go and I sit there and support their channels, I couldn't tell you a thing about what they're playing. I don't even know what they're playing on, but it just looks interesting to see that they use the energy to try to beat the game. I don't know what they're playing. I just see little men running, and I see guns, and I see people doing this, that, and the other. But I'm like, I couldn't tell you what's going on. But that's entertainment for them, and that's keeping them, busy and stuff, and they're still interacting with, their audience, which I really like, because that's telling me that they can do two things at one time. Exactly. Some YouTubers make 5 figures just doing YouTube videos, and so many find out, and they are going to be making that too. But things have changed a lot since then. Yeah, it has. And I'm going to talk about these people. I don't really do too much. I love the DK gang, Deidre and Ken. Their channel, they're doing big things. See, that's a YouTuber that they're just not just relying on YouTube. They're out here doing big things. They've been in Tyler Perry's movie. They were just on BET. And if I'm not mistaken, did they say they were doing a commercial? So, I'm looking at, and they're always doing, they went to the Black event that YouTube had. They're doing other things outside of YouTube. So, people can't just look at their channel and say, oh, they are just you making their money just off of YouTube. No, they're out there in the real world making a real paycheck now. So if YouTube was to fail them today, they now have something else to back themselves up on. Exactly. Yes, Black Storm, DK4L. Yes, that's who I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, it is. You've got to get out there and market yourself. You've got to, because YouTube is just like a job. You can have your job today and then that job folds tomorrow, and where are you going to be? You don't went and spent all of this money instead of saving and investing your money, and what's going to happen? That lavish house that you have, you're going to have to sell it and go back to renting an apartment. So you've got to think logical when it comes down to, where you want your status to be. Is it in fame and fortune, or is it in materialistic things? Because, those materialistic things could be here today and gone tomorrow. And one other important factor that people are failing to remember is when you leave this earth, those materialistic things don't go with you. They stay right here on earth. Hey, lovable Gemini. Hey, Morgan. I know that's right, Big Casino. Now, one thing I can say about when people go live with the PS4, I love the effects. I love those little things that be flying around on the screen and how decorative that stuff is. Oh, I love it. Yeah, you can go live with a PS4. Frida Bailey and Country. Oh, what is his name? Country Boy. Oh my God. Y'all gotta, don't charge it to me, y'all. I'm so sorry. What is his name? Country Time? Oh, Country Texas? I know it's Country something. No, you're talking about the one you had on tonight? Well, last night? No, it is good. That thing is beat. I love it. I don't like them thick like that. I like them thin. Let me take that back. That one you had on was beautiful. It's not too thin and it's not too thick. It's not paper thin like that stuff they sell on Wish. I loved it, Morgan. Yes. Oh, when Golden Threat find out how I just butchered up his name. When Golden Thread find out how I just butchered up his name, oh, I might as well get my tissue ready because I'm in for it. I just butchered his name up completely. Whoo, fallen angel. I was calling him all country this and country that and country this and country Texas. Big. Wait a minute. I think the best one of them all was country. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm going to wake these kids up because that one was too funny. Whoo. Big Casino, he is going to get me. I done called him Country Time, y'all. Country Time is lemonade. Oh my God. Oh, I need some tea, y'all. Whew. I done called him Country Time. Country Time is lemonade. Oh my gosh. Yo, I crack myself up sometimes. I'm telling y'all. I cracks myself up. Do you hear me? I done called him Country Time. Whew. Then I said Country Texas. Country boy. I went down all the names. His name ain't even Country. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I have such a great sense of humor, y'all. I am so happy. I have such a I have a good sense of humor. Lord have mercy. Y'all, he is gonna get me for this one. I can't even wait to go on his live stream. Because honey, I'm already in for it. I am Craig, don't nail me to the cross, okay? Do not nail me to the cross. Wait a minute, I didn't even get the club part. Nowhere near. Club never even came out my mouth. Whew. That is too funny. And what time is it in the morning? It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I still could not get this man's name right. You know what I'm saying? Woo, wee. But Morgan, I loved it. It was beautiful. You just have to get that paddle brush and brush that thing out, or maybe tease it a little bit. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. You hooked it up. I love it. And I hope to see you wear it more often. Oh my gosh, that was so hilarious. That was hilarious, y'all. Absolutely hilarious. No. But you know what you can do, Morgan? You can add some more tracks to it. You can add some more tracks to it. And also, you know what? With Amazon, if you haven't had it past the deadline, you can always send it back. You know what? That reminds me when you said that of the girl razor cuts. She does these bomb haircuts for people who have alopecia. And one of my girlfriends commented on one of her post, and she was like, oh, she said that person has the bomb until the wind blows. I was like, girl, you are crazy. I was like, that wasn't nice. He said, until the wind blows and I'm exposed. But no, you just wear a black wig cap underneath the bottom of it and you won't be exposed because they're not going to be able to tell because underneath is black. It is beautiful. I love it. See, I like when the units are flat. Like it was a black unit that I made and I wound up having to throw it away because it wasn't new hair that I used, it was old hair, and I wanted to see if I was going to be able to make a unit out of it. So I wore it till the wheels fell off, and I kept drenching it in water. At first, I had a lot of product in it, so I washed all of the product out, and then after I washed all of the product out, that's when I just started wetting it down when I wore it. And once it started drying and that thing got that big puff ball right here, and I was like, oh, it's done. It's a done deal now. It's time for you to go in the trash. You have done your due. You don't owe me anymore. No, you have to wear a black wig cap under that one. So that way, if the wind does blow, you're not going to be exposed, honey. They're going to be like, fly me through the wind. Because then you'd be able to go. But it is good. I love that unit. And I like when it's that density, because I don't like when they're like really, I don't know how people wear 4 and 5 bundles in their head. I don't know how they do it, man. My neck would have been done crooked over so far from me trying to push it back up from all them bundles in at one time. I can't. That's why I took the black faux locks out, because them things was heavy as I don't know what. I think that's what activated my spinal stenosis to come into play, because them things were so heavy I had to take them out of my head, and I paid $200 for them things. So I said, eventually, if I do wind up shaving my sides, I am going to put them in as a mohawk, and then I'll just have my sides shaved, and I might be able to handle that. But when I had them think, oh no, my daughter had to take them out her hair too, because she said they were too heavy. And who made the black faux locks for me? Beauty Kim Braid. Beauty Kim Braid made them for me. They are gorgeous locks. Oh, she did a magnificent job. But dear God, up in heaven, them things were so heavy. When my daughter put them in my head, yo, I would have to push my head back like this to hold my head up, because it just said bloop. And then I would have to lift it back up again. I was like, oh my gosh. It took my head forever for it to loosen up, even from the braids. I was like, oh my gosh. Woo. Spinal stenosis is the nerves that are right here in your neck. And what it does is it radiates down into your arms, and it makes your hands feel as though they are asleep. And they burn so bad. It is the worst pain that you could ever endure. It's like they're numb all the time. It was the worst. When I was going to physical therapy, I would have to put ice packs on my hands just to cool them down, because they were burning so bad. And I guess I'm gonna have to hold it the vein that's right here, I'm sure it's a little damaged by now because it stays hot. Like right now, it's burning as I'm sitting here talking to you all, and it would just like radiate straight up my arm. I couldn't turn in the bed at night. It was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. Torticollis, colitis. I've never heard of that name before, but it almost feels like topical, topical, topical. Yeah, that's the right word. Topical. That's what it feels like. It feels like from people that type a lot like that instead of typing like this. That's what it feels like. Carpal tunnel. Mm. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me to y'all? Oh my gosh, y'all. I done put a cramp in my stomach from laughing so hard. Did y'all hear me say the word wrong? Not once, but twice, and then confirm with myself that yes, that's what it's called. Oh my Lord. Woo. Y'all, it's called carpal tunnel, not whatever I said. Oh my goodness, y'all, it made my ears ring. Woo. Oh my gosh, y'all! I've come to a conclusion. I could really sometimes be a comedian because I cracks myself when you can laugh at your own jokes. What did I just call it? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the retake for this because y'all, I have really just cracked myself up for this morning. Hey, BF fam. Hey, Joey. Oh, wait a minute. I got to stretch my legs out. Woo. I done made myself have a stomach pain because I could not stop laughing at myself so hard. Woo. Hey, good morning to you. How are you? Oh, y'all, I got cramp. I mean, I have cracked myself up this morning. I have cracked myself up, y'all. Let me sit myself back now. Because that was a bit funny, y'all. Whew. Yes, it was. How was yours? Did you have a good time? Oh, let me sit myself back like this for a minute. Because that's the only way this cramp gonna go away. Oh, yo. You still got some more candies? Yo, I have had myself a good time this morning because I have cracked myself up. Woo. Don't forget, y'all, to love up on each other and rub up on each other, because that's what it's all about. That's what it is all about. Oh my goodness, that was too funny. I really cracked myself up this morning. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised I didn't wake these kids up. That's what I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't come running in here wondering what was so funny so that they could join in the laughs as well. Oh my gosh. Mm, mm, mm. Yo, I'm still watching her every day. I'm trying to bring her back to life and back to reality. I'm just hoping that these little dead, whatever you want to call them. I'm not a good flower person. I don't have that plant thumb. But I'm hoping she comes back to reality and the blooms come back. Stand up, don't fall. Good morning, Joe Alice. How are yes, stems. How are you, Joe Alice? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, I mean, I'm telling you, I am surprised they didn't come, because my little godson, he hears everything. He does not miss a beat. He would have come in here, Mom, are you okay? Mm, mm, mm. Good morning, Tawanda. How are you? I wish I had that. I'm not really a plant person, and I don't go outside and do any watering of the grass or anything like that. I think Mother Nature does a good job of watering the grass. I don't like bugs, so I barely go outside in the summertime. Yeah, I don't have a green thumb either. I don't have it at all. Now, I will water the house plants if I have them, because I know that they need some nourishment too. But this one I forgot. Someone gave me this for Christmas, and I forgot that it was sitting up there and it needed watering. So hopefully it will come back alive. But this is still living, so I don't feel bad. I just want the beautiful blooms to come back. I know I'm blessed to see another day as well. Tawanda, I'm praying for healing, honey. I'm praying for healing, that God will touch you, that the pain will go away. Because I know all too well what it is to be in pain, because pain is not a good thing. I know when I do get off this live, I'll be tally-hoing it back downstairs so I can get something to eat and something to drink, so that I can take this medication, because I think it's probably because I be sleeping on my hands, and I try to like wrap them up underneath my pillow at night, And I think that's what activates this, but I don't know of any other way to sleep. I be trying to like sleep with my hands prostrated on the wall, or I just be trying any and all kinds of ways to sleep. Um, it's a Orchard Mini. That's what it says, an Orchard Mini. It smells pretty good though. It had a really nice little pretty bloom. I think that's what it's called. A bloom on it. You're more than welcome. Yeah, it is. Well, I don't know if they're still alive. it, it looks a little dead to me. It looks a little dead to me, but I'm hoping that the water that I put in the inside of it, that it will bring it back alive. Hmm. Random Life Production. It is 5:17 a.m. I've been up since 1 something, and I think I came on like around 2 something. So yeah, it is, and maybe that's why my silliness is coming out because we've just been having a good time here, having some good conversation. We just, I tend to think that I do better coming on live at night than I do during the daytime because my little nighttime folks, we just, we be in sync with one another. We were just talking about that the other day. Are you going to the royal wedding? Random Life Productions, will you be going to the royal wedding? Oh, you know what? The next time I do a live, when I'm singing, I'm going to have it sitting right here. Well, maybe I need to prop it up a little bit more so y'all will be able to see it. And I'm going to sing to it. Yes, I'm going to sing you a song. 'Cause you are beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. And I'm sure you'll come back alive. Oh, they do, Tawanda? I'm gonna have to start singing to that flower. Yes, I am. I'm gonna sing you back to health. Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and do some researching on your on your streams, random, because I think Buckingham Palace is a beautiful place. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I always wanted to come to London, but with all the terror attacks and things that are going on now in the world, I don't think I'll ever want to go outside of the United States. Not saying that a terrorist attack couldn't happen here in the United States, because as we can see, it has. But I just think that it's just too much. It's just too much. See, it's something about California. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to come back to visit California. Now, I've never visited Sacramento, but I'm looking forward to it because that's where I'm going to be moving to. But I love Los Angeles. I love Hollywood. I love um, Disneyland. I love Beverly Hills. Oh my gosh, y'all! I had so much fun at the Mall of Beverly Hills. Now, this was back in the day, so I'm not sure if those same stores are here now. Maybe it may have gotten a little bit more urban, but I can't wait to go back and visit. Oh, wow. I love visiting other states. I said this in my last live stream. I really want to drive to California because I just think that it would be nice for the kids to see different um, states that are on the West Coast, especially. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that I would have to drive past or through Nevada. So I would want them to get an experience of going to Vegas, and then we head on over to California. And I just, or I want to take the train, but I'm just so sad because Amtrak doesn't have an auto train that my car can go on the train to California. That would just be perfect, to just be on the train and see the different states. And oh, that would just be so beautiful. I think it would be awesome. Yes, but I may, because I think it's going to come out cheaper to drive to California than to have my car shipped to California, and to then have to pay for um, one-way tickets for everyone to go there. I just think that it would be a lot cheaper. But, and like I said, my daughter, the oldest one, she can fly, her and the baby, to California. And me and the kids, we can drive. And I can do all the driving myself because, I would just allow myself 8 hours a day to drive, or 6 hours a day to drive. And, we would stop and eat and use the bathroom and sightsee, then get back on the road again, then stop and go sleep in a hotel, and get up the next morning and start this journey all over again. At least try to get through at least a state and a half to two states, um, until we get to California. That's what I want to do. So I just have to get them to see that, yeah, I know the plane is a lot faster, but I think you would want to see like the states. And then, it could be like a summer vacation, because they would get to see so much and do so much rather than to just be on the plane and do nothing. Yeah, now see, I've been to Texas. I went to San Antonio. It was very hot. It was very hot. So, and then, like going through the Colorado mountains, like I wouldn't do any nighttime driving. This would all be daytime driving. Since I don't know exactly where I'm going, and I would just have to try to use my car has GPS, so I would be doing pretty good following the GPS on my car. So I would be doing really good with that. But I just want to do that. And I've always wanted to take Amtrak across country as well. But then that's still, I would have to ship my car over there. And see, Long Beach is so nice because y'all have all those beaches. There's no beaches in Sacramento. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they said that Long Beach is not that far from Sacramento. So we could take that ride to Long Beach and meet up with Black Storm. I can't wait, y'all. I cannot wait to get to California. Here I come. You hear me singing over here, Plant? Here I come. Me and my daughter talk about it all the time. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, but I am now residing in Northern Virginia. I'm about 20 miles, I think, from Washington, D.C., but I don't go to D.C. because I don't know how to drive D.C. that well. I may go like to Penn Station to like pick my daughter up if she doesn't want to drive all the way out here, and then I just get right back on 66 and bring it back to the Virginia line. Um, I like it a little bit, but not a lot. They say that Virginia is the state for lovers. No love has come this way. So I think I missed the boat on that one. Um, and I don't really go out too many places. I stay home a lot. Um, I'm not into the club scene like that. I haven't seen any bars or other than like the Green Turtle Bar and Grill, that type of restaurant type of place. But like nightclubs and things like that, I haven't seen not nail one since I've been here, and I've been here for like almost 5 years. So haven't seen that. Oh, y'all, it's like cracking the bones in your back. Oh, you ever had to get that stretch out? Oh, really, Tawanda? Yes, y'all. Black Storm, should I tell them? Oh my gosh, y'all. I was watching one of Black Storm's well, I didn't know it was a monologue. She played that thing down to the T. I'm surprised Hollywood hasn't picked you up, honey, because you really had me going. Yeah, well, honey, you are definitely in the right field. You are in the right field, Black Storm, because you really had me going. You had me going the entire time. Have you gotten any big jobs while you've been there, Black Storm? She does. She does have talent. She has a lot of talent. A lot. I can't wait for you to upload that. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Oh my gosh. Yes, let's rub up on each other, everybody. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to watch this one. Wow. Have you met any professional celebrities while you've been there, Black Storm? Well, since you've been in California, have you met any big celebrities? I've had a little bit of sleep, but I know soon I'm going to have to go to sleep because I have a lot of homework. Well, not a lot of homework to do today. It's due by 11:59 p.m. tonight. So I know I have to get that done and excuse me. And I have to cook for the children today. What else do I have to do today? I don't have anything else spectacular planned. Wow. I want to go on the Ellen show. I want to go on the Rachel Ray show. And I'm not talking about to be a guest in the audience either. I want to be on the panel. Yes, I want to be on the panel. Yes, insomnia does suck. That's why I call this live My Insomniacs because it's such a bad thing. I can't wait to go to Kaiser this week and pick up my medication because it's the worst. It is the absolute worst because it just makes me think in my mind, I'm supposed to be asleep like the children are asleep and like the world is asleep. For those that are on the East Coast, except for those that work overnight because they like to work overnight or it's just beneficial for them to work overnight. But I just feel like we should all be sleeping and we should wake up and be up during the daytime instead of us sleeping during the daytime because we were up all night because our brains just didn't know how to shut itself down. Okay, Random Life Productions, you get yourself some good rest, okay? Because I definitely understand. I have two 15-year-olds and an 8-year-old that they're gonna need me to be up during the day today. Well, let me take that back. The two 15-year-olds, the Alexis is getting ready to turn 16 in a couple of days. Well, it's within a week. So those two are pretty much on their own. But if I depend on them to feed the 8-year-old, he'll starve. So, I make sure that he definitely gets breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. And for them, y'all cook for yourselves. He can't cook for himself. No, Alexis is 15. She'll be 16 in 2 weeks. And I just got 2 foster kids, but I don't call them foster kids because that's just such a label. So those are my kids too. But they're brother and sister. Oh, Nephalin, I think I would lose my mind if I had twins. My oldest is 24. She'll be 25 in June. And Alexis is 15. She's getting ready to turn 16. Amanda just turned 15, so she won't be 16 until December. And Christopher is 8. He won't be 9 until the 4th of July. No, I don't. I just like if I'm talking in a sentence to people, then I say it in a sentence like, to you all. But, I don't tell them, no, y'all are my kids. And they call me mom. And they just got here on January the 22nd. They're in school. Um, I take care of them just like I take care of my 2 girls. They're my kids, so I have to take care of them. Now, it's not easy, but I take care of them. Ooh, Fallon, let me tell you, girl. I used to always joke with my kids and said, if y'all was a twin, one was staying in the hospital. But of course, that would never happen. I would have brought them both home. Girl, how did you do? I couldn't even imagine having to carry 2 car seats at one time. Woo, could you just imagine they both are crying at the same time? So you got to feed them both at the same time? Oh, Lord, and let's not talk about if they both have the poopies at the same time. Oh, Jesus, keep the books. Oh, Lord. Woo. Thank you so much, Tawanda. It is an awesome experience. And I know it's for myself. I was a foster child, so I know how I was treated as a foster child. So I know that I would never, ever, ever treat them that way. Ever, ever, ever. So, I just have such a heart for the children. That's why I'm now becoming an advocate for stop bullying, because bullying, I was tortured as being bullied. Oh my gosh, the torture that I went through. Gee, Monetti. No child should ever in no world should ever have to go through that. And mm-mm. Yes, they are. They are. And they tell me that every day. They tell me that every single day. And I just thank God that He has and is allowing me the strength to, take care of them and nurture them in a way that a mother is supposed to nurture her children. Um, so that when they get older, they can look back on this and say, wow, you really did such an awesome job with us. You just are the best. And I just love that, people, children, even my godchildren are the same. They just are so thankful that I'm their godmother. I just love it. I just love children. I guess that's why I'm in daycare, a daycare provider. Oh, Tawanda, it was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. I wouldn't wish that life on an ant, okay? Not even an ant. But I thank you for empathizing with me, and um it was just rough. It was just really, really rough. No one ever should have to endure any type of childhood mental, physical, social, spiritual, no kind of abuse, or I don't even know what to say about it anymore, because it was just awful. It was just absolutely awful that nobody, I just thank God that He gave me the strength to endure that life and not let that life be a negative towards my children. Because, some people who are brought up like that, they just let that cycle continue and continue and continue. But I thank God that He allowed me to break that generational curse and not pass it down to my children. And I pray that my children does not pass that down to their children, because they weren't brought up that way. So I just give all praise to God up above for just bringing me through it, because there's not many that could have been able to handle that. It's not many at all. And I want to, and these are the stories that people don't talk about. They don't talk about it, and it needs to be talked about, because somewhere, it could be the house next door, it could be a block over, it could be happening today to a child, but no one would never know, because it's not spoken upon, and it needs to be broadcasted so that it can help somebody else that is going through this to know that, hey, if that girl made it through it, I can make it through it too. And I only got through it through the grace of God. Through the grace of God. Girl, you took your battles and flipped it and allowed it to make you into a loving and amazing woman you are today. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I thank God. I don't take it for granted. I thank God every single day. Every single day, I thank God. I do. I thank God every single day. Because if it was not for His mercy and His grace, where would I be? Mm, mm, mm. Yes, God is so good. He is so good. He is an awesome God. He is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I tell people, what a mighty God I serve. What a mighty God I serve. Yes, He is so awesome. He is a wonderful God. He is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. People just don't know. They just don't know. Something has me in here itching. I don't know what it is. He is so awesome. But we have had such a wonderful time tonight. I love these overnight chats. They are just so wonderful. Y'all just bless me. Y'all do. Y'all don't know it. Y'all bless me so much just with you all's encouraging words. And y'all are always teaching me something, because I always tell people I'm that cookie that crumbles. So it just somehow gets mended back together into being a perfect cookie again. Because I learned so much from you all. I take so much from you all. What you all say to me, like this conversation, I allow it to marinate. Like when I go off live, I just lay in my bed and I just marinate on it. And I just let it just stay in my spirit, because I always say my channel, I never wanted a channel that was full of drama or, anything like that. I always wanted to gain something from my channel, and I gained something from every last one of my live streams, uploads, in the comment section. It's just always something that just blesses me, and I just thank God because it's just a blessing. I need prayer not to lose my mind over this. No, don't lose your mind, honey. Do not lose your mind over this. You, it is to just like let people see that God is still in the blessing business. He is still an awesome God. And I tell people, if God did it for me, He can definitely do it for you. There is no failure in God. God is just so awesome. And I know if He did it for me, He can do it for you. I know if He did it for me, He could do it for you and you and you and you and your children and your children's children and your children's 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 children. He can do it for everybody because He did it for me. He did it for me. Black Storm, God is going to help you. He is going to help you because that still has not set right with me yet either. How someone could, I just don't understand how someone could live a double life like that. How could you tell somebody one thing and you are doing something totally different? I just don't understand that one either. But God is going to work it out. He is going to work it out. And what the devil meant for evil, God is going to turn it around in your favor for your good. He is. Because I definitely could. I'm going to have to tell another story one day about how I always looked for the wrong type of people to come into my life. But this one right here, God's got you, girl. He's going to take you in underneath His arms and He's going to rock you like a baby and He's going to tell you, my child, it is okay because that's not who I had for you. There is another man out there that is bigger and better than what that person could ever have been for you. God has someone better for you, Black Storm. You may not see it today, but you will eventually see it, that your Boaz is out there. He is out there. Yes. Oh, my oldest daughter's father was cheating on me the whole time I was pregnant with her. The whole time. And as soon as she came out, that's when I let him go. I let him go. I was like, no, no, I had to let him go. You will cheat on me no more. And you know what? It's going to be someone out there that's going to be so much better for you, Black Storm. So much better. And you're going to look back on this. You may not can't do it today. And I know you may not can't do it today. But remember, weeping endures for a night. But joy is going to come in the morning. And morning doesn't mean the physical 24 hours. But your morning is coming where you will weep no more. Your sorrow will come to an end because, honey, your Boaz is coming and he is going to be any and everything that you ever wanted. He's going to be that right man for you. Yes, he is. I have faith knowing that that's what's going to happen. It is going to happen. And your days are going to get better and better and better where you're not even going to think about this dude any longer because he's not even a man to do anything like that. He's not even a man. He just has the physical trait of a man, but he's not a man because a real man would never do that to anyone. He would never lead anyone like that, ever. Yep, Fallon, you are exactly right. It's going to happen when she least expects it. And that's what I had to tell myself. That's why I was like, you know what? The Bible says when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing. So I had to stop looking and I had to take myself off of all of these little social sites of saying, oh, I'm going to sign up for this Black Planet and I'm going to sign up for that and I'm going to sign up for this. No. It's not meant for me to go out here and find a man because that's not what the way that the Bible has it planned. That man is supposed to find you. And when he finds you, you're going to know that that's that man for you because you two are going to connect as one. You're going to connect as one. You're going to be that rib that he is missing. You are the missing piece to the puzzle. And it's just going to connect as one because he is going to find you. You're not even going to be out here looking anymore. I stopped looking a long time ago. It's not meant for me to look. Oh, no, I don't have it wrong. I understand. You told me you liked him. Yeah, I've got it right. Right. Because he wasn't the right guy for you. You like that happened to me. There were so many men out here that I liked. Yeah, there were so many men out here that I liked. They just wasn't the right men for me. Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying. I definitely understand. Ellen, 7 years of being catfished. Dear God up in heaven. Oh no, honey. Wow. Wow. But do you know what 7 means? Ellen, do you know what the number 7 means? Do you know what the number 7 means, Ellen? 7 means complete. It's finished. It's done with. He may have catfished you for 7 years. It's done. It is done. God has the final say. And that man who catfished you for 7 years, oh, you trust and believe he has God to answer to. He has God to answer to for those 7 years. God's going to take care of him. Oh, trust and believe. God's going to take care of him. You know what? These people really need to stop this foolishness. Why do you have to pretend to be something that you're not? I don't understand that. Why? Why do you have to pretend to be something that you're not? Do you know that people will accept you for who you are? And if they don't accept you for who you are, then those are the people that are not meant to be in your life. I could never do that. I could never. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ellen, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh my gosh. I think I watched the Catfish show a couple of times and I was just so amazed. I'm like, how did these people? Wow. Wow. She pretended her daughter died and it turned out the little girl was alive and was her brother's. Jesus, keep the books. How do people come up with these kind of stories? How? I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine how someone could do something like that. I would not eat out. I just, wow. Wow. Amen. Found. Yes, fallen angel. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. How? How could people do stuff like that? That is absolutely horrible. That is so awful. I could never. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Mm, mm. Ooh. Mm. People have so many answers. They're going to have so many answers as to why. Why did they do these things? Why? Oh my God. Wow. Yes, I'm definitely going to keep you in my prayers. I'm definitely going to keep you in my prayers. Wow. I just can't even imagine. Wow. Y'all, I keep moving backwards and forward. It's because I'm getting uncomfortable in this chair. Wow. Wow. Oh. I am definitely going to keep you in my prayers, Ellen. Wow. I agree. People, wow, they are wicked. Those are what you call, ooh, oh my gosh. Wow. Mm, wow. I am, I don't even have any more words for tonight, this morning. What time is it? Because I don't have any more words. I'm done. I'm a I'm a cooked egg. Do you hear what I say? I am a cooked egg. Wow. Wow. I am cooked. I am a cooked goose. I'm a cooked egg. I'm just cooked for right now because I don't even know how to uncook myself. I am outdone for the day. The people, where does the mind, people's mind be? Do they not even see? Do they not even think of the effects that it's going to have on the person in the long run? At the end of the story, do they not even think of how it's going to hurt them, how it's going to devastate them? Dear God up in heaven. You know, that's what they always do. The victim always wants to turn the story around on the person. That's what they always want because they don't want to take the blame. They don't want to take the fault in their wrongdoing. Do, I can't even get the word out. Doing. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dear God. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I am so sorry that happened. If no one ever told you that they were sorry that happened, I genuinely am sorry that that happened to you because no one should be catfished. No one should be lied upon. No one should be treated wrongfully. No one, no one, not a soul. No one asked. You didn't ask for that. You did not. No, you didn't. And don't let anyone tell you that you did because you did not. That's just nothing but the trick of the enemy. That's how the devil comes in to steal, kill, and to destroy people because he tries to use those tactics on you to make you feel like you were the wrong person. No, you were the victim. You were the victim. And I hope to God that the authorities take a hold of her for doing this. That's wrong. It is not your fault at all. Wow. They come straight from here. They come straight from my heart. Wow. And I thought my story was deep. Whoa. Don't even come nowhere close. That's why I always say there's someone out there whose story is worse off than yours. Mm, 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 mm. Always be always treat others the way you would want them to be treated. That is so true. That's right. That's right. That is so true. You will get past it, and once you get past it, let God handle it. God is going to take care of it. Yes, he is. God is definitely going to take care of it. But you all, I am getting so uncomfortable sitting in this chair. Woo! My hands are burning. My back is cringing. The pain is coming on, and I'm going to have to make it down these steps so that I can fill this cup up with something to drink and find something very light to take this medication to try to get this pain to not get elevated to the next level. Yes, y'all, I thank you so much. I have had a wonderful time with you all tonight, a wonderful time. We have helped each other out in ways that you just never know. You all have helped me. Y'all have taught me some things tonight. I am never too old to learn. I am never too old to learn. I thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate you all. I thank you. I thank you all for thumbsing up this video. I thank you all for talking to me. I think that I'm able to talk to you all and help you all as best that I can. And we just help and rub up on each other. I just love it. I love you all so much. So much. I thank you all so much. And you will all definitely be in my prayers. Do I have diabetes? No, I don't have diabetes at all. The reason why I drink a lot is because I don't want to get dehydrated, because I know what dehydration has done to me. So, and the drinking helps to keep me fuller. So that's why I'm always drinking. No, Tawanda, I don't have diabetes. Wow. I thank you all. I thank you all so much. I appreciate you all so much. Y'all just really have blessed me tonight. Thank you so much. I pray that you all have a wonderful Sunday. And if you're going out to church today, be blessed. And I pray that you get a great word from the Lord. I do. I pray that you get a great word from the Lord. I'll talk to you all soon. Good night, everybody. Good morning. Good night. We've been up all night. Oh, it's because I have spinal stenosis. And I don't have any pains in my feet. It's just my hands from the spinal stenosis. I have arthritis in my knees and I have arthritis in my back. So that's why I just keep moving around in this chair, and I'm doing this a lot because my hands, it's from the spinal stenosis. I'm not diabetic at all. Good night, everybody.